Friends, imagine if today I tell you that you have everything within you that you need to fulfill your biggest dreams. Would you believe it? Or would you repeat those same old lines? I don't have money, my luck is bad, or I won't be able to do it. This is the difference between an ordinary person and a big thinker. An ordinary person is afraid, thinks small, and keeps themselves trapped in a web of excuses. But those who think big take the world in their hands. You will realize how tremendous the power of thinking is when you look at the successful people around you. Are they more talented than you? Do they have some magic? No. The difference is only in their way of thinking. They turn even small problems into big opportunities. They say to themselves, yes, I can. But why does such a simple thing feel so difficult? Because since childhood, we have all been taught to play it safe. Don't think too much. Don't want too much. Adjust. Be happy with little. And gradually, our thinking stays that same size. Have you ever noticed? When you think about a big goal, your heartbeat quickens. Along with excitement, there is also fear. This is exactly where the magic begins. If you face that fear and think, what if I do this? A world of possibilities opens up. This book will remind you that thinking big is not a luxury, it is a necessity. Whether you are a student, have a job, run a business, or are confused about your future, the size of your thinking will decide how far you will go. So let's start this journey. A journey where you will wake up the hidden champion within you, where you will leave behind your old fears, excuses, and small thinking, and where every morning you will wake up and say to yourself confidently, yes, I am ready for big success. Because remember, all the big things that have happened in the world first came into someone's mind as a big thought. So why shouldn't the next big dream be yours? Chapter 1. Believe you can succeed and you will. Have you ever wondered why some people achieve such a great position in life while others remain entangled in the same old troubles? What is the reason that one person builds an empire of billions and another keeps compromising their whole life with just a small salary? Many people say his luck was good or he got good opportunities, but the truth is much deeper than this. The difference is not in luck or opportunity. The difference is in that invisible power sitting inside us, our belief. Imagine a small child. He is learning to ride a bicycle for the first time. He has never ridden a bicycle before. As soon as he turns the pedal, his heart starts beating fast. Because of fear, his hands grip the handlebars tightly, and then suddenly he falls. The next time he has to ride the bicycle, he has already thought, I will fall, and this very thought makes him fall again. Now think, what would happen if that same child said to himself, I can do it? Perhaps he will fall again, but this time he will get up and try again, and every time his confidence will increase. Gradually, that same child will become an expert. Life is also like this. When we believe that we can succeed, then our mind automatically starts finding ways for that success. Our actions, our body language, even the spark in our eyes changes. But the problem is that most people don't believe in themselves. Doubts keep swirling in their minds all the time. Can I really do this? What will people say? What if I fail? And these small questions cut the roots of their big dreams. Look around you. Those people who talk negatively every time. It's not my cup of tea. My luck is bad. Do they ever grow? No, because their belief has already defeated them. Now imagine a scene. There is a small plant. You have planted it in a pot. You water it every day, keep it in the sun, look at it with love. It gradually grows big. But if you keep taking that plant out repeatedly to check its roots, is it dead yet? Will it grow? No, right? This is the state of our belief. When you believe, an unseen energy is generated within you. That energy motivates you, inspires you, and takes you on paths you hadn't even imagined before. Granted, the world is not perfect. Problems will come, sometimes of money, sometimes of relationships, sometimes of health. But if you have this solid belief within you that I can and I will, then you will cross every difficulty. Listen to the story of any big businessman. How many times they saw failures? How many times people laughed? What will he do? But his belief was unbreakable. He got up every time he fell, tried again, and in the end, those same people were left clapping after hearing his success story. Now think about how big your dreams are. Are they really big? Or have you also made them small according to society's expectations and your fear? You should not decrease the size of your goals, Rather, you should increase the size of your belief. Today itself, take this commitment to yourself that you will not make your dream small. You will say to yourself, yes, I can do it. I deserve success. And see, as soon as you believe, opportunities will start being pulled toward you. Because this world listens only to those who believe in themselves and their victory. So get up, leave your fear and doubts behind. Take a long breath. Look at yourself in the mirror and say confidently, I am born to succeed. And believe me, this very belief will take you to where you would have never even imagined going. Chapter 2. Cure yourself of Excusitis, the failure disease. Have you ever noticed when a person starts moving away from their dreams, which is the most common virus that catches them? That virus is Excusitis. It is such an invisible disease that eats a person's thinking from inside. It kills their possibilities. Excusitis enters your mind very cleverly. It slowly explains to you that the reason for your failure is not you, but someone else. Sometimes your health, sometimes your education, sometimes your age, sometimes your family responsibility. This entire army of excuses gets engaged in tearing down your dreams. Think about how many times you have caught yourself saying, my health is not good, so I can't do this, or my age is too much now, if it were 10 years ago I would have definitely done it, or my English is not good, people will laugh. These excuses take such deep roots in your mind that you start feeling this is the truth. And the most dangerous thing is that these excuses make you feel comfortable. You think, yeah, I am not useless, just my situation is like this. But the truth is that Excusitis gives you a guarantee of failure. This is a disease that no external doctor can cure. Its cure is only in your own mind. Now imagine a man who has diabetes. The doctor has clearly said to quit sweets. But that man makes excuses every day. What will happen by eating a little sweet? Life is uncertain, and gradually he shortens his own life. In the same way, Excusitis cuts your dreams like diabetes. Every excuse sucks the energy out of you, and you gradually remain average. But only when you recognize this disease will you get the cure. Think, if Sachin Tendulkar had also said, my height is small, how will I survive in cricket? Or if Lata Mangeshkar had said, my voice is thin, what will people say? Would they have been able to become legends? No. The first step to defeating Excusitis is to be brutally honest. Ask yourself, can I really not do it? Or am I just making excuses? When you think from the heart, your own words will start feeling like lies to you. Now imagine a suspenseful scene. You are watching the entire movie of your life in rewind. There you are, seeing all those opportunities where you could have actually tried, but you made excuses. Now think, in the future also, if this continues, how will your story be? Will you be proud of that story? Just thinking about this gives goosebumps, right? Therefore, from today, face your excuses. Cut them one by one. If there is an excuse of health, improve it. If there is an excuse of lack of education, start learning. If there is an excuse of age, then remember, Colonel Sanders started KFC at the age of 65. Sometimes age, sometimes health, sometimes family. These excuses are just your mental walls. And once you break those walls, you will find out how powerful you are. So now decide, will you give the steering of your life to your excuses, or handle it yourself? Because remember, as long as you keep making excuses, your dreams will keep going further away. But the day you say goodbye to excuses, that very day your journey of success will begin. Now look into your eyes in the mirror and say, no more excuses. Now I will make my life myself. And from right there, your new chapter will begin. Chapter 3. Build confidence and destroy fear. Now a question. Have you ever felt that you have the capability to do a lot within you, but don't know why your heart gets scared? As if some unseen fear pulls you back. Suppose you have a big opportunity in front of you, an opportunity that can change your life. But suddenly fear arises in your mind. What if I fail? What will people say? I don't even know how to speak properly, and your hands and feet go cold. Your heart starts beating fast, and then you leave that opportunity. This is the biggest tragedy. Fear, which pulls you back even from the place where you are right now. Confidence is not an innate thing. It is not born with you like a blood group. It is built by your daily thoughts and actions. And the best part is that if you want, you can grow it by working on it yourself. First of all, understand fear. Fear is always of that thing which hasn't even happened yet. Fear always stays in the future, in imagination. Your mind thinks, what if? And the more stories it creates, the more your fear increases. Imagine you decided that you will go on stage to give a speech. As soon as your name is announced, your throat starts drying, hands shake, legs feel weak. Now you think, why is all this happening? Because your mind is telling you that the audience will judge you, you will be insulted, and you will be embarrassed. But now imagine another scene. You said to yourself, everyone has come only to help me, no one has come to pull me down. I will speak my piece and enjoy. And when you go on stage, after a few seconds, everything starts feeling normal. The audience is smiling, some people are nodding their heads, and after the speech, there is applause. See, fear was just an illusion of your mind. Now think. If you keep running away from fear, that fear will always control you. But if you look fear in the eye and say, I am not afraid, fear itself will become small. The easiest way to build confidence is action. Every time you do something that you are afraid of, you gain a little more victory over that fear. As your small victories increase, your confidence will also grow bigger. And remember, looking confident is also a skill. Keep your shoulders straight. When you walk, walk with your chest out. Talk by looking into the eyes. Smile. Your body language itself gives a signal to your mind that you are strong. Now imagine a suspense. A champion is sitting inside you who is just waiting for your orders. As soon as you say, let's finish the fear, that champion will wake up and he will take you on such paths about which you would have never even thought. So now you have to choose. Do you want to live an average life as a slave of fear, or do you want to become extraordinary by waking up the confidence within you? Decide from today. Fear will not block your growth. You will try everything that makes you nervous. And gradually you will see that all those fears will start disappearing automatically. Because the truth is this, when you face fear, that fear dissolves in the air and vanishes. And what remains inside you is just a solid confidence that will take you to the height you only dreamed of reaching. Chapter 4, How to Think Big. Think, you have two paths. One is a straight, small, safe path, where you will do the same thing that everyone else is doing. No risk, no challenge. On the other hand, there is a long, exciting, slightly scary but very rewarding path where you will have to prove yourself, break your limits. Now think, which path will you choose? Most people choose the first path because it feels simple, it feels easy, but this is the place where their dreams die. And then there are some people who choose the second path. They think big, and therefore their life also becomes big. Now the question must be arising in your mind, how to think big. Because thinking big is not easy. Our mind is often filled with small thoughts only. See, the first step of thinking big is to break the boundaries of your imagination. Whenever an idea comes to you, don't immediately break it down into practical problems. Like if it comes to your mind, one day I will build a multi-million-dollar business, then don't think that you don't have money or connections right now. Because the biggest enemy of big thinking is overanalysis. When you calculate and doubt repeatedly, your mind itself convinces you that this idea is useless, and then your dream ends right there. Imagine you have gone to a hill station. A telescope is kept there. If you look through it upside down, even big mountains will look small. Just like that, when you look at your dreams through the telescope of doubts, they automatically start looking small. Now listen to an interesting thing. When you think big, your actions also automatically start becoming big. Your mind starts generating such ideas which seemed impossible to you earlier. Your body language changes. Your energy level becomes different. And the suspense is that the world also starts behaving with you exactly how you think. If you consider yourself small, people will also consider you small. But if there is a silent confidence within you that I deserve big things, then people will also give you respect accordingly. Take a small example. There are two people. Both are in the same business. One says, I will try that some profit comes every month, just so the expenses are covered. The second says, I want to see 10x growth every month. Now tell me, will the strategies, the hard work, the attitude of both be the same? Absolutely not. The one who is thinking big will make bigger plans, connect with more people, take risks, and in the end, he only will move forward. You should also observe your language. Whenever you talk to yourself or others, pay attention to what words you are using. If you use words like a small task, a little effort, if possible, these all are signs of small thinking. Instead of these, say, let's make it huge. I will give my 100%. It is possible and I will do it. Now think. If you describe your goals in big words every day, your mind will also start seeing them at a big level. And as the mind sees, so it will act. So decide that you don't have to decrease the size of your dreams. You have to see your dreams so big that they scare you as well as excite you. Because when you think big, that alone will take you from ordinary to extraordinary. And one day your story also will inspire people as to how you changed your whole world through big thinking by breaking the chains of small thinking. Chapter 5. Get the action habit. Think, how many ideas come to your mind daily? Sometimes you think, I will start a YouTube channel, sometimes I should join a gym, and sometimes there is a new plan for business. But stop and think, out of these, how many ideas did you actually turn into action? This is the difference between dreamers and achievers. Dreamers keep thinking, keep calculating, keep looking for excuses, and achievers, they just take action. Many people get stuck in their life because they don't have the habit of taking action. An invisible wall stands up in their mind which stops them every time. They keep thinking, let me think a little more, the time is not right yet, I will start from tomorrow, and this tomorrow never comes. Imagine you are standing on the seashore. There is water in front. Waves are coming and going. Your heart is wanting to jump into the water, but your mind scares you, it will be cold. Don't go into the depth, look more first. And by the time you keep thinking, the time passes. But meanwhile, someone else comes, suddenly jumps into the water. He is shocked for a while. The coldness of the water gives him a jolt. But then he starts enjoying. Action always feels uncomfortable at first, but it gives you pleasure as well. You have to develop the habit of taking action within you. As soon as a good idea comes, take a small step on it immediately. That small step will give you momentum, and momentum is the biggest magic trick of success. Think, if you have postponed learning a new skill until now just because you feel I should understand everything perfectly first, then you will never start. Because the truth is that perfection comes from practice. Now imagine a suspense. You have a glimpse of the future. In it, you are that same person who turns every idea into action. The people around you are surprised seeing your speed. You started and learned so many things that you yourself feel proud thinking about it. Now think, if you don't take action now, after some months or some years, also your story will be the same. The same regrets, the same complaints, the same excuses. But if you started taking small actions now, whether it is making a phone call, sending an email, recording a video, or going to the gym for registration, then your whole story will change. So now you have to choose. Either your ideas will fade in your mind or you will turn them into action and make your life extraordinary. Now get up and say to yourself, no more waiting. From today, I am an action taker. And as soon as you say this, a new energy will wake up within you. This very energy will take you to where, after reaching, you will think, I wish I had started taking action earlier. Chapter 6. Use goals to help you grow. Think, you have a ship which is ready to sail toward the big ocean. It has all the resources, everything is perfect. But think, if that ship doesn't have any direction, no map, then where will it reach? Perhaps nowhere. It will just keep wandering in the water, at the mercy of the waves. Our life is also somewhat like this. If we don't have clear goals, then we are also like that ship, drifting here and there wherever the waves take us. Now imagine, in front of your eyes, your goals are running on some big screen. You are seeing that version of your future, which is successful, happy, and fulfilled. How are you feeling? Excitement, thrill, a little nervousness too. This is the real magic of goals. Goals make you grow. When you have some big goal, a drive is automatically created within you. Your mind works on ways to achieve that goal all the time. You get new ideas, connections are made with new people, and you do everything that seemed impossible before. But the sad part is that most people live their whole lives without goals. They just wake up every day, go to work, have a little fun, then go to sleep. Their life remains a loop, and years later when they look back, they realize that they haven't achieved anything special. Now the suspense is that if you set clear goals for yourself today, you will not remain the same person in the coming months. You will change, you will grow, and you will achieve all that which seems just a dream today. But goals are not fulfilled just by writing them down. You have to bring your goals into your daily life. You have to remember your goals every morning after waking up. Your actions have to be taken in that same direction. Think, if your goal is to be fit, then every time you see unhealthy food, you will think, this is against my goal, and stop yourself. If your goal is to build a successful business, then you will avoid every distraction and spend your time learning skills. Your goals will guide you. They will give you discipline. They will give you that power which will make you stand apart from the average crowd. Now imagine, a few years later, when you have achieved your goals, people are getting inspired looking at you. You are making your family, your parents feel proud, and your inner self is thanking you that you had made goals in time. So now you have to decide. Either you keep drifting like that ship without a map, or make clear, strong goals for yourself. And then see how your whole life will turn into an amazing journey. Today itself, take pen and paper and write down your goals. While writing, don't put any limit. Think big, because the bigger you think, the bigger you will achieve. And then one day when your story is told, people will say, this person was truly a big thinker. Chapter 7. How to think like a leader. Now think. You are made to stand in a room where everyone is looking at you. In their eyes is hope, questions, and they are waiting for your next words. How will you feel? Nervous, excited, or both? This is exactly what happens when a person becomes a leader. But becoming a leader doesn't come only from some post or position. This is a thought, a mindset, a perspective that sets you apart from the rest. Look around you a little. Some people are such that they keep complaining all the time. I don't get a chance. The world is very bad. No one helps me. And then there are some people who keep working quietly, keep finding solutions, and one day everyone starts following them. The first rule of becoming a leader is, stop blaming and start taking responsibility. Imagine if you blame someone else for every problem, you will never have the power left to change anything. But when you say, yes, I am responsible, only then the steering will come into your hand, and you will be able to take your life on the path where you want to go. Now the suspense is that people naturally follow that person who is confident, who remains calm, and who gives hope to others even in tough situations. Just think, if some trouble comes and you start panicking, what will happen now? I am stuck. Then the people around you will also get scared. But if you stay quiet for a while, think, understand the situation, and then say, no problem, we will come out of this too, then people will admire you. A leader is the one who is not afraid of problems, but enjoys solving them. He is not afraid of taking decisions himself. He knows that it's possible some things might go wrong, but he still takes action. Now imagine you have become such a person who takes initiative yourself. You don't need anyone's push. Your confidence is so strong that people are naturally pulled toward you. They want to listen to your words, want to work with you. And all this is not some impossible magic. This can be developed by pushing your mindset a little every day, by taking ownership of your decisions, and by working for your goals with complete honesty. Think, a few years from today, when people will come to you and say, because of you, my life changed, how will you feel? This is true leadership. So today itself, fix it in your mind. I am a leader. And then see how your every thought, every action will go to that level where you will see yourself in a new version. Because after becoming a leader, your life doesn't remain yours alone. Your ideas, your courage, and your thinking start shaping the lives of many people too. And this is the biggest reward. Conclusion. So friend, see how simple life can be if we allow ourselves to think big. In this whole journey, we learned how belief is the foundation of your success. How excuses pull you back. How confidence has to be built. How big thinking makes you extraordinary. Action makes you unstoppable. Goals give you direction, and leadership makes you an inspiration for others as well. Now imagine, if you have implemented all these things in your daily life, who can stop you? You will have that mindset which will turn every situation into an opportunity. You will have that energy which will make you stand apart from the crowd. And most importantly, you will have that courage which will take you across every fear. So decide today that you will say goodbye to the average life and take steps toward your dream life. And remember, all these things are not just for listening or reading. This is the call of your action. So come on, get up now, write your goals, leave your excuses, become confident, think big, take action, and turn yourself into a true leader. If you liked this video, then definitely like and share it so that more people can bring this magic into their lives. Don't forget to subscribe to the Action Summary Hub, because here every week we bring such powerful things that will take your thinking to the next level. Thank you.